Hey everybody. I figured I'd make a semi-quick video, just impressing upon the same things that I generally impress upon. Being prepared. Whatever you believe, whether it's something on the lines of what the shape of the earth is and how it's different from what NASA shows, which I agree that the group called NASA, it's a lying center. That's what they do. That's their job. And I may not agree with flat earth, but at the same time, I'm that kind of individual where that is not important to me. What the shape of the earth is does not change. So clearly, arguing over what it's looking like is not my job here. My job here in life is to obey my Lord and to try my best to awaken people before the time comes. And if those people don't awake, at the very least seed in their minds preparedness. So, what to be prepared for? A world which does not want you to fight back. That is when you have to fight back. The time is coming. Some cataclysmic events will happen. This is when they will try to rise like a phoenix from the ashes, making all kinds of excuses. There will be things you will see in the sky. Terrifying. People will be in fear. They will try to get you to feel fear. Don't be. This is when they will be at their weakest. This is why I try to bring up Daniel's vision, chapter 2, verses 31 to 44. 44 especially. Please read it in a KJV Bible. That's my best suggestion. My grandfather was a part of many evil things in the OSS and the CIA. And all he could do was tell me what to be prepared for. So, all I can really do is try to pass on what he said, in hopes that maybe we might make this work. I mean, I do believe that with Christ anything is possible, so I know we're going to win, but I hope that we can have more lives saved than lost in the end. That is what I'm trying to fix. That is what I'm trying to strive for. So as a Marine, I express to you, as much as you may not want to fight or to take a life, you must be ready to do so. Because they're already ready. They're doing it all over the world. The least you can do is be prepared to do the same. But at the same time, for those of you who are ready for it, be ready to not take a life. For there are people, even when the time comes, you can save. You must try to save before you take. Okay? Peace before war. Though the enemy may come in peace, it doesn't mean that all the enemy are knowing of what their true leader is. Sometimes they just need to be awakened themselves. That's how the great illusionist, the grand architect of the Freemasons, Lucifer, that's how he works. He spreads lies upon lies upon lies, and the very few in it that decide to accept all those lies are allowed to know the real truth of who their God is. And that is Lucifer. And that is how they can control the rest of them who do not know that. Things to be prepared for. Cataclysmic event occurring on the West Coast. An earth-shattering event that's so insane you'll be able to feel it on the east. Tides will recede. Waters will hit both sides of the coast. A solar EMP from the sun, as you can see. It'll hit the earth so hard that it'll take out much of technology. It might even give you a headache. Perhaps even a ring in your ears. Your vehicles, if they are electric, will not work. Guaranteed. The vehicles that will work, you probably won't be able to see anything on the dash. You will see a red sky, almost red as crimson. The poles will flip. They're already moving as we speak. And, of course, for those who may disagree with me because of their belief in flat Earth, whether you like to believe it or not, a big stone will be cast down and will ding the Earth. It is unknown whether or not it will actually glance to the Earth or whether it will hit the atmosphere. Either way, it will come and it will spin the Earth. You will not be able to stand. That I can promise you. And why I can promise you that? Because Christ showed me that in a vision when I was only 5 years old. Acts 2:17. Visions to the young, dreams to the old. I've had my visions and I have accepted them for what they are. It's time for you to do the same. Of course, you don't have to believe me. Put your faith in Christ, not I. Lastly, and I say this because, as in the first thing I brought in, like with Christ, He is the first and the last. The reason why I say you must be prepared for war is because that is when they are going to strike. They're going to rise from the earth, from all those little holes, those dumbs. Any dumb that is not crushed, they're going to rise from it and try to conquer everything around them, like ants from a hill. Be prepared to fight back. You must do so. If you submit, others will too. And it'll be for naught. Live and die for Christ. But let Him be your Lord and your guide. And most of all, take your orders only from Him, not I or anyone else. God bless and good luck to you all.